Mark Carney announced if he became the next Prime Minister, he would cancel the carbon tax. But Indigenous peoples or reconciliation has not been a big topic on the Liberal campaign trail until now. Carney said his own approach towards reconciliation includes fixing child welfare, building houses, and green energy.
So much of that will happen in partnership with First Nations. So the economic reconciliation aspect, really putting not just words into action, but into projects consistent with UNDRIP and our responsibility.
Nova Scotia Liberal MPs were at the event to support Carney, including Jaime Baptiste, who dropped out of the Liberal leadership race on Thursday. Baptiste made history as the first Indigenous person to run for the leadership.
Over the past 48 hours, I had several conversations with Mark, and I asked him questions around the environment. I asked him questions about reconciliation, and it became clear to me that he was the leader that Canada needed right now.
An important issue in the Atlantic region is the moderate livelihood fishery. Recently, all 13 chiefs in Nova Scotia rejected an offer from the Minister of Fisheries and Oceans to be part of a $250 million program for all 36 nations across the Atlantic region. The chiefs said their treaties are not for sale and say negotiations are nation to nation, not with DFO officials. APTN News asked Carney if he would support First Nations managing their own fisheries. Carney said,
absolutely, we have a responsibility as government. My government will certainly fulfill our constitutional responsibilities and respect those rights. We want to have a viable fishery that works for First Nations, works for all residents and fishers in Atlantic Canada.
Carney says his climate policy will ensure economic stability and lower costs for families. Angel Moore, APTN National News, Jabuktuk, also called Halifax.